Hello everyone. It is a great honor to present our work here. My name is Yaming from the System Intelligence Group, MSRA. My topic is Attentive Knowledge-Aware Graph Neural Networks for Recommendation. This is the agenda. First, I will briefly introduce the CF-based recommendation. Then, I will describe existing knowledge-aware GNNs for recommendation. Next, I will introduce our proposed attentive knowledge-aware GNNs with collaborative guidance. Finally, I will draw a conclusion. This is the first section, CF-based recommendation. CF-based models make recommendations with homophily assumption. A user's preference can be predicted from his or her similar users. For example, in the left figure, Alex and Bob have interacted with two same sons. So Alex is likely to have similar preferences on the first son. However, as illustrated in the right figure, CF methods suffer from severe sparsity issue and code star problems. On the one hand, the interactions between users and items are limited. On the other hand, it is difficult to make recommendation for new users or items due to lack of information. In the research community, knowledge-aware graph neural networks have attracted increasing attention. The knowledge graph can provide rich semantics. For example, in the left figure, the knowledge graph can provide rich supplementary semantics for items and increase their diversity. Since there are many diverse relations in the knowledge graph, and the explainability of the recommender system can also be improved. Existing solutions tend to mix the learning of user-item interaction and external knowledge at the same stage. For example, in the figure in the right part. However, if external knowledge is overwhelmingly redundant, it will cause excessive and unbalanced collection of uninformative knowledge. We empirically find that KG-based methods not always outperform CF methods due to insufficient integration strategy. To better exploit the KGs, we propose attentive knowledge-aware GNNs with collaborative guidance. First, I will introduce the general paradigm of GN-based methods. First, our unified heterogeneous graph is constructed to incorporate the user-item interactions and external knowledge from KGs. Then, the GN models are applied to extract the representations of users and items. Finally, based on the learned embeddings, proper recommendations can be made. In this work, we propose our novel two-step knowledge integration strategy. Specifically, we propose a novel two-step knowledge integration mechanism to utilize the KGs. And we name our model CG-KGR. In the first step, we aggregate the historic information for the target item and target user, and then we encode such information to form our guidance signal via collaborative encoding. In the following second step, we extract helpful information and suppress the informative knowledge to generate supplementary semantics. Finally, we utilize this knowledge to enrich the representation of the target item. We conduct extensive experiments on 4 widely used recommendation datasets, including the music, book, movie, and restaurant recommendation. The results of the top 20 recommendation, as shown in the table, prove that the performance improvements of proposed CG-KGR are statistically stable and significant. In the following figure, as the value of K increases, our proposed CG-KGR consistently performs better than baselines on all datasets. We also do some case study to demonstrate the effectiveness of proposed collaborative guidance. These 3 cases are from the book dataset, as we can see. Without the collaborative guidance, the misleading relations, which is published date, are assigned too much attention for the left user. In contrast, when equipped with the collaborative guidance, the following 2 cases correct the error and pay much attention to the useful facts. For example, for the middle user, both of the author and literary series of the book are important. And for the right user, the author of the book is the most important information. Last, I will draw a conclusion. We propose the Attentive Knowledgeaware GNN named CG-KGR. We first propagate collaborative information in user item interactions to profile their latent representations. Based on this latent summarization, CG-KGR encodes it and then seamlessly fills this collaborative signal as guidance to customize the knowledge extraction from external KGs. The extensive experiments will demonstrate the effectiveness of our proposed model. If you are interested in our work, please find it at the URL. Thanks for the listening.